BadWolfMTG here, and you're watching the Aether Hub. One commander from the new to arrive Commander 2017 set has quite the lore history. So let's dive right into the adventures of the cat warrior Mirri Weatherlight Duelist and the tragic story of her unrequited love. Born in a forest on the Domeria Plain, Mirri was exiled as a young kitling from her tribe for having heterochromia. This condition was believed by her kind to bring bad fortune, and Mirri's story doesn't prove this belief wrong. Eventually, Mirri started studying under the Maro sorcerer of the sentient Yavimaya forest, Multani. Multani introduced Mirri to Gerard and Rofellos, both of whom would later join her aboard the sky ship Weatherlight. As friendship blossomed between her and Gerard, Mirri eventually realized that her feelings towards Gerard had grown into something stronger than friendship. She longed for the right time to tell him of her affection. That opportunity finally came with a mission from Multani to set up trade with the Chitrin, a tribe of cat people. The two were asked to stay the night and talk trade in the morning, but during the evening the young warrior Kellic tried to charm and woo Mirri. She declined, and like any good friend, Gerard took it upon himself to intercede and ended up in quite the fight with Kellic. As you've probably already guessed, Mirri threw herself between the two of them, trying to protect Gerard. Kellic decided that the only way he would back down was if Mirri walked the spirit path and confronted her spirit beast. Essentially, this forces Mirri to make the decision to join the tribe or to stay with Gerard. She agreed to walk the spirit path and has a heart-to-heart with enormous black saber-toothed cat with eyes of fire, her spirit beast. Ultimately, she chose to stay with Gerard even though he would never return her love. The spirit beast permitted her to leave, but left her with the final grim prophecy. Because of her choice to stay with Gerard, it would ultimately lead to his death. This prophecy didn't stop Mirri from joining the crew of the sky ship Weatherlight with Gerard and Rofellos. Her cat-like reflexes came in quite handy as the ship traveled around in search of the legacy artifacts. After Rofellos was killed, Mirri and Gerard parted ways for a few years. But when news reached that Captain Seiben of the Weatherlight needed rescuing, Mirri once again joined Gerard on board the ship. Rescuing the captain was no easy task. The entire ship plane shifted to Roth, an artificial plane, where Captain Grieven Ilvik and the crew of the Predator attacked it. During the battle, Gerard fell overboard. After the hard-fought battle, and while repairs to the Weatherlight were being made, Mirri went off in search of her missing friend. Luck was on her side as they both had been captured by the same Sky Shroud elves. These elves turned out to be a friendly bunch and helped the crew gain access to the stronghold that Captain Seiben was being held in. The crew managed to save their captain and escape, but not without some repercussions. Mirri was severely injured, and another member of the crew, Krovax, had been knocked unconscious and had unknowingly been cursed with vampirism. When Krovax came to, Mirri confronted him as he tried to sabotage the Weatherlight's sails. The altercation caused them both to tumble overboard. Krovax attempted to use his newly discovered powers of hypnosis on Mirri, but Gerard was there to save the day. Well, until Captain Grieven Ilvik confronted him. At this point, Mirri realized exactly what the Spirit Beast's prophecy meant and allowed Krovax to kill her so Gerard would save himself. In Planar Chaos, there was an alternate version of how things played out, although there is still no happy ending for our kitty commander. In this version, Mirri is the one who turns into a vampire, becoming Mirri the Cursed. Krovax ends up being able to escape with Gerard, but blames himself for Mirri's current state. He knows the only way to redeem himself is to face her and put an end to her suffering. With us returning to Dominaria in the near future, I'm excited to see where the lore will take us. Maybe we'll have some flashbacks or references to the adventurous crew of the Weatherlight. I know I can't wait to get Mirri out on the battlefield with a clouder of cats backing her up. What cat from the Feline Ferocity deck are you most looking forward to casting? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the Aether Hub.